Hi everyone, and welcome to my chaotic corner of the internet. Today's a sad day, but I'm really thinking about taking out my nipple piercings because they never really seem to have healed. Like, they still... My bed's unmade right now. Like, it's been almost 2 years since I've had them, and they're still irritated all the time. They still have bumps all the time, and I just kinda am really tired of it. This may seem like somewhat of like an impulse decision, but I've really been thinking about it for a long time because, like, I think maybe as cool and fun as they've been, I'm starting to think that maybe they're not for me, you know? I've always said that if I ever had to take them out for any reason, that I would never get them pierced again, and I still stand behind that. I don't think I would ever put myself through that again. It sucks. There are things I liked about having my nipnops pierced. I liked that it made them kind of stick out more. I'm just being pulled in that direction right now. I think it would feel better if I didn't have them in. Because they're barbells, I'm just gonna use pliers. I have no idea if that's a thing that a person would reasonably do, but I'm gonna try. Okay, so I'm clearly not qualified to do this myself. All I did was make myself bleed. I'm gonna try to make an appointment with my piercer. So I did end up making an appointment with the piercer, and I'm now waiting outside because I got here early. The end of an era is upon us. Well, the deed has been done. It's really sad to see them go, but I'm hoping it'll be for the best. Alright, so hi everyone, I just got home from getting the bars taken out. I wanted to kind of reflect on these last few years. I had these in my body for just almost 2 years. In that time, I always thought they looked really cool, and I never regretted getting them done. I thought it was really a cool thing for me to do, to got my nipples pierced in the first place. It was fun to talk about. It was a fun learning experience. But at the same time, like when I was reading, you know, when I was doing my research before getting them done, a lot of articles said like, oh, it'll take like 6 months to a year to heal. I don't know who heals in that time, because the more people I talked to about it, the more people were like, oh yeah, no, it took way longer than that, or like they never healed. And like I was reading a Reddit thread about it, and people were like, oh, it took me like 5 years for my nipples to heal. I was like, I'm not patient like that. I don't have 5 years to wait for these things to heal. Ultimately, as cool as they looked, I realized that I was kind of suffering for aesthetics. Like, I thought they looked really cool. Even up until the last second, I was like, man, those look so cool. But I also was just kind of low grade, always irritated. You know, I was always in a little bit of pain all day. Some days were worse than others, but more often than not, I had like bumps on them. And I just kind of thought like after 2 years, I wouldn't still have to be dealing with that. And once I realized how long it had been, I realized that I wasn't really feeling it anymore if it was still gonna be like that, you know? I also really wanted to start wearing binders again. You know, I am non-binary and I do have a chest, and sometimes I want that chest to be flat, but it's not really safe to do with nipple piercings. Like, I guess if you get like more flexible material, you can kind of get away with it, but I didn't have it. I just had these metal bars. And I was talking to the piercer about it when she was taking them out, and she was like, oh yeah, no, you really probably shouldn't do that. Like, even if they are healed, you probably shouldn't wear it for that long. I just kind of want to be able to have options like that. So that was also honestly kind of a big factor in deciding to take them out. But the most important factor in taking them out was talking to a bunch of people who had had similar experiences. And pretty much everyone who I talked to who had decided to take them out told me that they felt better, like maybe not immediately, but pretty soon after taking them out. I have a theory, and that theory is that I've like been in low grade nipple pain for so long that I didn't even notice it. I'm very good at like having background irritation and background, you know, whatever. I suspect that after a while I'll start to notice that I feel better, and I'll be like, man, I really was like struggling. So overall, I would say that I'm glad I got them pierced. I'm glad I had that experience and I was able to share it with all of you. I will be linking the other videos about the nipple piercing experience in the description if you want to go back on this journey with me, because I'm sure I'll be rewatching those and crying to myself. Maybe not crying, but reminiscing. I don't regret getting it done, but at the same time I don't regret getting them taken out either. I don't know if nipple piercings are for everyone. I think one of the reasons they're getting irritated is because I kept sleeping on my stomach, because like overnight I would just flip over and not even realize it. Maybe I should just lean into that. Maybe I shouldn't have any piercings that would be irritated by me sleeping on my stomach, you know? Like apparently that's part of who I am as a person. Sometimes things have to come to an end, and I think that was one of those things. If anyone wants to buy these off of me, they'll be $1,000 per bar, so just let me, just kidding, oh my god. There's a market for everything. I was joking with the piercer about that. Anyway, let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Also, let me know if you've had your nipples pierced, you know, did you enjoy it? Do you still have them pierced? Did it take 5 years for it to heal, like people on Reddit were saying? Did it ever heal? Let me know, because I'm just very curious about other people's experiences. But yeah, I will see all of you lovely humans next time. Have a wonderful day.